Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. And that's in for a strike. And we're underway here in the home opener. Next pitch misses. Ball one. And that's a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Next pitch misses way outside. Snellzilla picks up the strikeout. And up next for Cleveland, Taylor Ward. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Outman makes the grab for the second out. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris. And it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup. And I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Ground ball up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really protected with two.
Runner on the go. And that one is lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. He's got it. And that is that. Bottom of the first. Here's Shohei Ohtani. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Kwan sprinting after it. Hauls it in for the out. And next for L.A., Elly De La Cruz. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. And he gets him. Nicely done. 2 outs, base is empty. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Just missed. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Ramirez makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in L.A., here's the veteran first baseman, Carlos Santana. Now one missed. Snell, a 6'4" lefty, 225 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2011. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Breaking ball was in a decent spot down and in, but he did a really nice job getting to it before it tied him up.
Kyle Manzardo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Here's Lane Thomas. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. And a foul ball. Going to count 1-2.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Outman makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Angel Martinez. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. back here at Chavez Ravine. Bottom of the second. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Mookie Betts.
No, foul ball.
Thomas hauls it in, and there's one away. Here comes Max Muncy. Ward hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
Witt makes the catch, and that will end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, on to the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Bo Naylor. Little chopper rolls foul. The 0-1. And Naylor swings through that one.
The pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
So in now for Cleveland, Stephen Kwan. First pitch misses. 1 out, bases empty. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Freeman, and that quickly 2 away. Stepping up for the Guardians, Taylor Ward. Fly to center his first time. Ward. This one popped up. Freeman makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Hesung Kim. Ortiz back to work. Ward running hard to get it. 1 up, 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. Kwan pulls that one down, and there's 2 away. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman. Thomas under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. And we're back on to the 4th. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. That clips a corner.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game.
Out there to center. Outman on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. And there's 1 down. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
1-1. Ball.
4th inning underway. No score.
1 strike.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. And first offering is fouled off. And misses inside. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout. bottom of the fourth, and now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Just off the inside edge.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Thomas moving under this one. He makes the grab, and there's one down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Elly De La Cruz. Santana. And he takes it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
First one to Freeman is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up into this point.
Gets down, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Mookie Betts. They get the force. Back here at Chavez Ravine. We go to the top of the fifth. Now it's the Guardians DH, Kyle Manzardo. Fouled off left side. Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches, 24 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Outside low, and now it's even 1-1.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Throw on to Freeman. One up, one down.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Thomas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. On its way to the corner, and that drops foul. Hit in the air, center field, Outman. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. Now it's the second baseman, Angel Martinez. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center.
Martinez.
Breaks his bat and pops it up. And that is that. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Muncy digs in.
Matt Muncy.
Off the mark there. 1-0.
You know, these Dodgers just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore.
And it gets by him.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And stepping in is the speedy Ha-Seong Kim. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Muncy on second. Hernandez on at first with nobody out. Got him swinging. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Rip, but it curls foul. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So 2 down now, and here is James Outman. Ball 1, no strikes. And he swings through that one.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Up the middle. Nice grab. What a play. Inning over. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bo Naylor at the plate now. Snell back to work. Cracks his bat and pops him up. Reaching for it and brings it in. Back to the top of the lineup. Steven Kwan digs in for the Guardians. First pitch not close. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the catch for the out. Taylor Ward digs in for the Guardians. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swings through that.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a foul out of play. And that one is inside ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1 and 2.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Makes the catch. 1 down. And now here is Elly De La Cruz. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that clips the inside corner. Next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And there's 2 down. So now it's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2.
Freddie Freeman.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Kwan makes the grab, and that's the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. Here's a rocket out to left. Nabs it, and there's 1 away.
Great swing of the bat right there. Trying to get on as that go-ahead run. He just wasn't able to find a hole.
Ramirez lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. And that's outside.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
1 down, base is empty. That's out to center field. Outman makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Now at the plate, Carlos Santana. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Inside, and that's ball 1. That one at the knees for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And they have their first base runner since the 2nd inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just...
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Back here at Chavez Ravine, set for the last half of the 7th. Here's Mookie now. Swing and a miss, strike one.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now they just don't have it.
Turns and fires to Betts. Cut on and miss, struck him out. One away. Big time out leading off the home 7th.
Baseman number 13.
Max Muncy at the dish.
Muncy.
And that's in for a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And that just misses.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets the out.
He's
2 down after the strikeout.
Got Max Muncy to chase.
Now
Something we don't see a whole lot. I know Muncy strikes out quite a bit, but he's also a guy that walks a lot as well. So it's that good plate discipline, and that time just lost the battle.
And that one fouled off. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's Lane Thomas now. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Ball 1 there.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that one fouled off. The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. In time. And the drop third strike leads to the first out. And up next for Cleveland, Angel Martinez.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 78.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high. And it just breaks a ton.
For Cleveland, number 10, Daniel Schneemann.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. On the ground right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time. 2 out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Foul ball, still 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that one
touchdown.
Cutting but missing down low. Breaking ball inside. And the count is even, 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Right-handed reliever. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
He caught it behind his back. And that's a great play for the out. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 8th. Now here is Hesung Kim. Fouled off. He was late. He's under it. Makes the catch, one down. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Throw on to Santana. And they get the out on Smith. Now it's going to be James Outman. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it flattening out just because he's tired.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan.
Now pitching for
and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Vesia.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And fouled off. Swing at a high fly ball, well struck. That one back there. Just missed it.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be...
Muncy sends to first. And Witt is out. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And a curve is down and in. And that gets down into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just
a free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
The
clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman. And a sac bunt here. Ramirez sends it to first, out on the sac bunt. Mookie Betts digging in a huge spot, calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. And now it's Max Muncy.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Emmanuel Guaso.
Now check at third. Ohtani back in. That one at triple digits.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. One down, and the winning run at third. That's down and in.
Berg, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Check swing, no appeal.
He's going to have to find a way to get back in the zone. Good thing for the hitter, should expect a strike right here, knowing the pitcher can't walk him.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
In there, that'll do it. The tying run is in to score from third. The final 1-0. Dave Robertson.